Good morning, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alondra Elizabeth. Today is actually the day after Barrister's Ball, so if you saw my last week in my life, I'm literally just starting a whole new thing right now. But the reason why is because I want to have a very freaking productive week and weekend, like studying, and I'm working on my own argument. And so, like, productivity to the freaking max, for sure. Like, I really, really want to do this. So, it's literally like 7 a.m., and I'm already up and running from being out yesterday. Yeah, just excited to take you along with me on a productive time. I've seen videos like this before, so I think this is something people do. Because, to be honest, I'd be like, are you bored, like, from watching me just work or something like that? So I don't know, let me know. This is the first time I do one of these videos, so definitely let me know. But thanks for being here, I guess. Keep you updated. Okay then, now that my room has been semi-cleaned up, desk to time to get right to it. The first thing I'm going to do is work on synthesizing and my outline for contracts, and then I'm going to get breakfast, which is probably going to be just tea and toast. But yeah, it's 7:29 a.m., so we're still doing pretty good on time. I still feel like I'm getting ahead of the curve of a Saturday morning, I guess. So yeah. Alright, it is 8:45. I finished synthesizing and outlining for my contracts. And I'm getting a slight headache because it's been 2 hours since I woke up and haven't had breakfast. So I'm gonna go get breakfast right now, and then I'm gonna come back and make finish making really flashcards for contracts. I have some for the other classes, but for contracts I haven't done that. And then I'm actually gonna do the whole wall thing as well when I get back from eating breakfast. So that's the vibe. Productivity is happening. Got my breakfast. Gonna get some black tea. Just thinking about matcha, but it'll just be basic. This is my whole vibe. Kettle with the black tea. This is just some milk because I'm not fancy like that. And then some toast with butter. Basic. Fancy and basic, you know? That's who I am. Oh, yeah. And then some honey as well. And that's gonna be the vibe. I'm gonna keep doing those flashcards like I said. Update you later. An update. Interesting how productivity goes up and down. I've been working on the flashcards still because I'm making flashcards for the whole class, like for the whole, the entire period. And sometimes I'm writing a flashcard and I'm like, what does that mean? And then I had to go back and like just make sure I get it so that the flashcard is concise and succinct and whatever and actually useful. And then sometimes I end up breaking concepts into like smaller flashcards and not just the rule itself. So yeah, it's like, what time is it? It's pretty late, to be honest. Yeah, it's 2 p.m. And I have not moved on yet. I knew I wasn't gonna be able to get through all 4 classes. That would be crazy. But I do want to do maybe 3 of them at least. Well, 2 of them at least, and then finish working on my grant application. So yeah, it's not going too well. Kind of, I feel productive-ish. I feel like I'm being sluggish about it. But I am still doing it, and I'm gonna finish up sooner rather than later, hopefully, and then probably go take a walk and get some food, and then I'll switch over to the next class. These are how many I've done so far, so it is a lot. See you later. Finally heading out to get some food. Finally finished reviewing all the contracts. Don't ask me any questions though. No guarantee I'll know the answer. But yeah, so I'm gonna go get some food and then come back and do civil procedure. This is the whole meal. Some chow mein, broccoli, what's it called? Wedges, some chicken tenders, some hot Cheetos. It's a vibe. And I'm gonna take a break actually and watch some Netflix. Bridgerton. Before doing civil procedure. Okay, so I had dinner and finished watching Bridgerton because I'm insane. It is 7 o'clock, so I don't feel that productive. But I did review a whole class and I'm working on synthesizing for civil procedure right now. But I forgot I had a meeting at 7:30 for something that I'm doing with my high school. And yeah, so I feel way less productive now than when I first started the day, but I'm trying to stay positive. Once the meeting is over, I'll finish doing Civ Pro and whatnot, and that would still be pretty good, I think. Tomorrow I'll be focusing on LRWA, but still doing things, so I'll keep you updated. Alright, so I had my meeting, and right before it started, I had managed to type out like half of what I need to type out for civil procedures, so I'm gonna finish that up right now. It's 9 p.m. though, so the day's getting near the end for sure. I was going to perhaps start a whole new freaking outline, like revamp it, because I'm not liking the way this one's looking. But considering it's 9 p.m., I might just leave it as is and whatever. We'll see. I just worked on it like 2 weeks ago, and I didn't revamp it 2 weeks ago, but I did like major changes to it, so I kind of feel like I don't need it, but I don't know, it just feels weird. I'm getting a weird vibe from my civil procedure outline. So we'll see, but that's what I'm gonna be working on. Hopefully it doesn't take too long, and then I'm gonna finish the grant for sure, because I asked my mentor if she can read it if I send it to her by Sunday. Tomorrow is Sunday, so I'm gonna finish it today so that I can send it to her. And that'll probably be it for today. So yeah, I'll update you later. Hey everyone, today is Sunday. It's literally 12 p.m. How to turn a productive weekend into non-productive one. JK. I woke up around 7 in the morning, took a shower, I went to mass, then I put some laundry in the washer. I need to fold them. I'm gonna do that right now. And then I had the event with my high school that I've been working on, and that was a 2-hour thing, which is why I'm just finishing now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on some music, I'm going to fold my clothes, and then I don't know if I'm hungry. Maybe I'll eat, maybe I won't. And then I'll start working on my LRWA oral argument that honestly I should have been working on. I have a lot of like random things like on my tab, on my favorite bar, like I've been looking and I have just random items, but today what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit down and like consolidate everything and actually do that, because I'm going to be meeting with like what they call a case counsel, which is just a student, a 2L student I believe, who did the class the year before, who comes and helps guide you through the process. They're actually the one who comes up with the fact pattern, I believe, for the moot court of our first year oral arguments. I think it's known differently in different law schools. So this person, we have a required videotaping session with her where we're supposed to practice the oral argument, and then she gives us tips. And so mine is on Thursday. So I need to, sit down and actually get it all together so that I have something to say on Thursday. And so that's the goal. And then I need to read for contracts for tomorrow. That's kind of the vibe. I didn't really finish civil procedure yesterday as much as I wanted to, which I feel bad about, to be honest, because the professor has been not, like, we have a lot of workshops in classes, which means we don't have readings for the class. And so every time we do that, though, she tells us, like, actually go and study. And I have yet to do that when she tells us to. Like, I've reviewed and stuff, but have I actually studied? Not really. And I have a hypo with her that I wanted to, like, review so that I have questions for her. So, I'm kind of a mess. This weekend didn't turn out to be as productive as I would have wanted to. But also, I do acknowledge that although it's not necessarily an early start to my studying for finals, it's also not as urgent. The final's not in 2 days or anything like that. So this is all just still good work. So that's what I'm going to tell myself. And that's what I'm going to focus on. I actually did want to mention that I know I've had a lot of questions about, like, oh, do you get imposter syndrome, etc. Yes, I do. This morning I woke up thinking I didn't do enough yesterday. I mean, like, did I even learn anything from what I was doing? And just feeling very inadequate. And I'm trying to turn that around right now by just refocusing on the positives so that I can move forward and just keep doing good work, I guess. So, yeah, I'll see you later. So I finished laundry and then I decided to have food. I had 2 frozen burritos. Love it. Love the luxurious law school student diet. And I watched an episode from like Pope Francis's like love documentary thing on Netflix. It was like 40 minutes. Literally had me crying, so that was great. And now I'm gonna finally sit down to do LRWA. Let's get it done. I'll tell you later. I was also eating hot Cheetos, in case you could not tell. It is 6 p.m. I needed to go grocery shopping, and so that's what I'm gonna do before it gets dark. I've just been reading cases, trying to stick them into like some points for the argument that I'm gonna be making. Pretty boring, and it's going pretty slow too. I don't think I like research. But anyways, I'll have to use the grocery haul. This is from a grocery market called Andronico's. 1% milk because they were out of 2%, and they only had 1% whole milk, and I'd rather go down than go up. Donuts because I saw them and I was like, sounds good. Half a dozen of eggs, some cooked meals, spaghetti, and salmon with rice. Hey. Imagine if I dropped that right now. Yikes. And 2 mangoes. Kind of tasty. Also cereal, because you already know. Law student style. Some bread. I really like this one. Nuts and grain bread. It's very thick. Some cup noodles, because you already know. Chicken flavor and shrimp. We're still in Lent. Better safe than sorry. Make sure I have some shrimp. And then I should have only have 1 granola left, so I need to get more. Chewy chocolate chip, 8. All the other ones only had 5 in them, so I grabbed this one. To be honest, for granolas, I don't really care. My favorite ones are like the, what are they called? Cliff bars, the mint chocolate. That's my favorite, but those are pricey. So all the other ones don't matter to me. It's just a way to put something into my body when I need a snack. And then 2 frozen meals, chicken marinara, and individual pizza. Not very exciting. Unfortunately, what I do need to do is literally cook. I have lentils and like rice and like ingredients to cook stuff that will last me a week, and it's probably better than any of that, but I haven't gotten around to it. So what are you gonna do, you know? So that's that. It's 6:30. I'm gonna eat donut and keep sorry about that. I'm gonna eat a donut and keep with the LWA research and oral argument stuff. And the reason why I made that face is because I was like, I know I got ice cream. Vanilla fudge cookie gelato. It's not ice cream. Pardon me. I'm probably not gonna leave it over this, so yay. But anyways, update you later. I just want to say productivity has definitely gone out the window. I'm still working on it, but I've been kind of playing music, Netflix playing in the background, finished watching the Pope series. I literally cried every single freaking episode. So I mean, I would recommend it. I think it was very touching, very kind of like, I was crying because it caused like emotions that was making me remember why I'm doing law school, and just like really beautiful reminders of like how to live life, you know, like how we should be moving in this life, I guess. And then they just touched on different stories around the world. So it's a good little documentary. Like for sure recommend it. Probably not a good idea to watch when you're trying to do something else though. So yeah. That's so sad. I started off the beginning of this vlog being like, I will be productive, and then, you know, this is where I am. Although, I guess if I truly look at perspective, it's been a good weekend still. There was the Barristers Ball on Friday. Yesterday, I did study for contracts. I semi-studied for Civ Pro. I had the meeting for the mentorship program thing I'm working with for my high school. So that took up time. This morning I went to mass. I did laundry. I went grocery shopping today. I had the 2-hour event that I was working on yesterday, and I did finish my PILF grant application. My mentor is reviewing that for me now, and then I'm making progress on the LRWA stuff, which I had made zero progress before, so this is way more progress. So, perspective. You know what? I'm going to call this a productive weekend anyway, and then I'm going to go ahead and say I'm going to have a productive week. So, thank you for sticking around for this crazy kind of weekend, I think. I don't even know if I did a good job updating you all throughout. Stay tuned for videos to come. Let me know in the comments any questions, anything you would like to see from me. I'm getting, as you know, closer to finals, so I'm actually not quite certain what type of content I might have, so let me know. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.